Give it up for Pamela Wardrip.
Give it up for yourselves, you guys. You guys have been a wonderful audience. Thank you guys for coming out. Big thanks. Shout out to all the teachers, comedians, and the ASAP program. One more time. Come on, let's do it. Yeah. So real quick, before we get going too much, I just want to say, I know, I look like a Karen. I'm not a Karen, you guys. I'm a Pamela Wardrip. Wardrip. Putting those two words together to make one word is like the perfect example of two wrongs don't make a right. When I was in school, if there was a substitute teacher, they'd be taking the roll, they'd get to my name, they'd go, Pamela. Oh, that can't be right. I like it when the British people say my name. They say, Pamela Wardrip. I feel very highfalutin. I like it when the Portuguese fellas call me Pamela. Then I feel like I'm a spicy treat. So when people ask me my name, I'm Pamela Wardrip. Most of my life I come off like I'm a feminist. I dress like it, I talk like it, I pay my bills like it, own my house like it, you know? But when I was growing up, all I really wanted to do was be a stripper. I like music, dance, glitter, being objectified by men. Fortunately for me, I was blessed with a body that was made for musical theater. And by that, I mean it belongs in a costume doing jazz hands with gay guys tap dancing behind me. When I was growing up, I was taught that the most valuable girls were the pretty little petite ones, like the little damsels in distress. I knew I was never going to be that. So I decided to be smart. So I quit my six-figure job and I started doing stand-up comedy. So I feel like you guys know me now. Is it okay if I get real with y'all? Yeah. All right. Hang on. So I'm a cancer survivor. Thank you. I hate calling myself that because I don't feel like I suffered enough, okay? Now for real, it's hard to admit, but I really took advantage of having cancer. I had a good excuse to eat carbs again. I took naps without guilt, and no one disagreed with me for an entire year. And if they did, I would just go, oh, I'm feeling so tired now. I had nasal surgery. They said before you come in for your follow-up, take a Vicodin or 2. So I took 2 and I went to the appointment. Doc said, you have olfactory neuroblastoma. I heard you're old, fat, neurotic, and plastered. I blame the second Vicodin for that. Olfactory neuroblastoma, only 1 in 2.5 million people ever get it. I knew I was special. Getting a rare form of cancer, though, you guys, really, for me, it was like, I really felt like I had been awarded the rose on The Bachelorette. Stick with me. I had the cell phone numbers of 3 very eligible doctors. And they would call me and ask me to tell them how I'm feeling. For real legit, you guys, I've never had a man call me and ask me to tell them about my feelings. So Doc told me what the backup plan was. He said the backup plan was that they would peel back my scalp and buzzsaw open my skull to get to my brain. I heard free facelift. That's what I heard. And my radiation doctor was beautiful. He was a Portuguese fella. He had olive skin, green eyes, dark curly hair, perfect white starched doctor coat, you know what I mean? He was telling me about what was going to happen with the radiation and the side effects. And I gotta say, you guys, I got choked up. But when I did, he took my hand and he looked me right in the eye and he said, "Pamela, I'm gonna walk with you every step of the way." And right then, I knew I was hot. Like I said, I quit my job and went to a career counselor. She gave me a bunch of tests, you guys. Based on the test, my top 3 things are music, dance, and costume. I knew I was meant to be a stripper!